How many of you have ever redirected a child and told the child, go over there and think about what you did? Anybody ever do that? Okay. Now think about this. Basically what happens, I'm going to borrow this chair for a second. Basically what happens, go over there and think about what you did. So let's say a child just smacked another child. I just hit Steven. Think about what I did. Probably could have hit him harder. I should have told Bobby to go hit Steven. That way it would have worked out even better and I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. I mean, it's the same exact thing as if you tell a bank robber to go sit in a jail cell and think about what you did. It's the same thing. I probably should have used another person on the job. You know, I mean, I'm probably going to go at night next time. I'm not going to bring mom anymore. You know what? I'm glad that I was able to sit here and figure out a better way how to break into that bank. Thank you, warden. And then when they get out, they're going to rob another bank. See, the problem is that we have this thing called the self-image that's so deeply ingrained in the back of our head that we don't have control of it and we don't have access to it. There's a plastic surgeon back in the 1950s, Dr. Maxwell Maltz. He was a plastic surgeon in the 1950s that would change people's faces. I can't even imagine what plastic surgery in the 1950s looked like. But basically what would happen is, he would have some people, all great changes, I like this, my cheekbones, whatever. Then he'd have other people, their friends and their family, saw the changes, but that one individual person didn't know any of the changes. They looked at it, I don't see anything differently. So we start doing more and more research, start talking to psychologists and talks to psychologists, and basically what happens is we have this thing in the back of our head, which is a self-image. Okay? Everyone's got a self-image and it runs us. That's what that voice is. That's what the thing is. Some people have a self-image that they're supposed to be unhealthy. So no matter how many gyms that they join, no matter how many diets that they go on, somehow they end up sabotaging it. We have people in our lives that they end up being, their self-image means they can't save money. So when the IRS payment comes in, oh, that money's gone. When Christmas money comes in, it's gone. Because if you have a savings account and you have all this money in your bank account, your self-image goes, I can't save. So you got to get rid of all this money so that all of a sudden, oh, finally I'm back to normal. In our programs, we have something called big hugs. You have your arms back and forth like this, you give yourself a big hug, and you say, I love you, me. I want everyone to try. Ready? Everyone go like this, and give yourself a big hug and say, I love you, me!
I love you, me!
One more time, big hug, say, I love you, me!
I love you, me!
Okay. People understand if you don't have self-love, you will not allow another human being to love you. Do you know somebody in your life, don't start pointing to each other. Do you know somebody in your life that cannot maintain a relationship? That no matter what's going on in their life, they don't love themselves, so if all of a sudden somebody starts to love them, and they're not lovable, their internal self-image kicks in. I don't love me, and now you're starting to love me, and there's something wrong with me, and you're loving me, so obviously there's got to be something wrong with you. There's probably going to be something wrong with you even worse. You're going to end up breaking up with me because I'm not lovable. So you know what? I'm going to break up with you before you break up with me. Oh, broke up with them, fine. Then you go to your friend and they say, how come I can't have a boyfriend? I can't stay in a relationship. Because your self-image doesn't allow it. You have this picture in the back of your head. Lightning is faster than thunder. You see the lightning, you hear the thunder. When you self-talk yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change my ways, I'm going to start saving, I'm going to do all this other stuff. Unfortunately, the self-image in your head, what happened? What did I miss? Pattern interrupt. See how well that worked? Unfortunately, the self-image in your head has already shown a picture of you not being able to do this, 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 and that. Here's the problem. What happens is when we're adults, if we want to quit smoking, anybody here ever tried to quit smoking? Okay. You tried? Tried or did?
Tried.
Tried, okay. At any point in your life before you were interested in trying to quit smoking, did somebody tell you should quit smoking?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Now someone told you to change your negative behavior. Did you go, oh, okay, and they changed it? But then again, we look at kids and we say you should stop acting like that, and we're expecting them to go, ho, 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 okay, and change the behavior. Self-image is something very, very hard. We go to psychologists, we go to hypnotherapists, we sit there, we do deep breathing, and we breathe in and we breathe out, we do all this different meditation to get these negative self-images out of our head. But when it comes to a child, we just tell them, just breathe. We tell them, just stop. Have you ever had a child in your life that when they're focused and doing something, that they're fantastic and they're engaged? The second there's 5 or 10 seconds of transition time, all of a sudden they throw something, they hit a book or whatever it is. Consider that somebody in their life said to them one time, you're a bad boy or you're a bad girl. And then their mom said it, maybe accidentally, the grandma. The kids say it. And they believe all these people in their life that they trust are saying, you're a bad boy, you're a bad girl. If a child starts to believe that over and over and over, then what is their self-image going to be? Yeah, I'm a bad boy. And then they go and they do something negative.